Look at him. There he is. I mean, he thought this was a good idea. This is a whole damn councilman. Let me give you a little bit of background. The Richmond County NAACP, a member of the NAACP, got in touch with me about this story this week. And when I heard the story, I said, no. He dressed up like who? He did what? Let me see a picture. Let's show the picture again. Okay. He has apologized for his blackface costume. His name is Faron Hamblin. He also declared, and I quote, I don't go around walking on eggshells, worried about hurting someone's feeling, but I never intended for this to be a racist issue. Let me give you a little more background. Before I give you that background, here's what he looks like in real life. Here's his picture, okay? That's him. Blackface was a good idea according to him. Virginia Warsaw Councilman Faron Hamblin has apologized for posing in blackface as one of Eddie Murphy's iconic characters from Coming to America. It was Randy Watson. He was trying to look like Randy Watson. Hamblin shared the image over the weekend and it quickly caused outrage. WWBT News reports the white councilman serves the town of Warsaw in Virginia, but moonlights as a musician. He decided to pay homage to Murphy's character of Randy Watson, but darkened his skin to do so. It received backlash. It was extreme backlash. But let me read what Mr. Hamblin said. This was a comment saying, and this is a statement from the NAACP quoting him, as a white man, I'm sure folks would take offense. Okay, that means you knew it was racist. You just said you did not intend it to be racist. Before you did it, you said, no, as a white man, I'm sure folks would take offense. Oh, okay, you already knew what you were doing. With this knowledge of mind, Mr. Hamblin still found it in his best interest to post a photo he knew would cause divisiveness. The photo in which Mr. Hamblin posted of himself in blackface is repulsive and inconsiderate to African-American people everywhere, especially in Richmond, in the Richmond County community. That is directly from the Richmond County NAACP. Let me remind everyone why this is in fact offensive. Its American origins can be traced to minstrel shows. In the mid to late 19th century, white actors would routinely use black grease paint, just like this cat, on their faces when depicting plantation slaves and free blacks on stage. To be clear, these were not flattering representations at all. Taking place against the backdrop of a society that systematically mistreated and dehumanized black people. They were mocking portrayals that reinforced the idea that African Americans were inferior in every way. Let me remind everyone also, white people would use blackface in order to represent black individuals, and black people who would act in some of these plays when they were allowed had to also wear blackface because white patrons did not want to see their natural black skin. That's the history of it, and he should not get anywhere near that. Senator Turner, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, 21st century, I keep asking myself, look, don't run for office if you just don't know the basics.
Right.
It just don't make sense. I mean, of all the costumes this dude could have selected, of all of them, this is the one that he picked. And I'm glad you walked us down history lane, because this stuff started to happen in earnest after the Civil War.
That's right.
Hello, somebody. So it's when black folks were set free, in my air quotes, that these white folks decided that it was okay to mock everything about black people, but particularly our darker skin, our features. They exaggerated everything and demeaned those features. So it was meant to hurt and mistreat black folks, not to celebrate and uplift And this man should have known better. And Doc, I think, wasn't it the governor there, Northam or somebody? He had a yearbook photo they found. Virginia, what's going on with you?
What's going on with y'all?
What's going on with you? You know, and then they always want to apologize. Man, why you do it? Especially this dude, but Northam the same thing. So look, they know better.
That's right, well said.